George. But in a perfect world, I'd rather either trade number one pick and Marcus Smart for Kristaps Porzingis, or draft Fultz and then what's the name? And then pick up Gordon Hayward in the offseason.
Can I be honest with you? Even if you guys get Paul George, you guys will probably lose to the Cleveland Cavaliers now to about 4-1. And let me explain why. Isaiah Thomas is very good, and yes, he will be hard to guard. And Shumpert is not the Shumpert from his freshman year. But Shumpert is a great defender. J.R. Smith takes pride in defense, and those will be the guys guarding Isaiah Thomas. Now you're saying, well, if those are the guys and they're so focused on Isaiah Thomas, what's going to happen to Paul George? Now, Paul George should be able to get his off. And that's exactly what would not happen. The problem I have with Melo, as my favorite player, is the same problem I have with Paul George. And honestly, it's the same problem I have with not DeMar DeRozan, because he's trying. This is not back in the days when people used to see the best players in the league and used to step up and want to really get into the face. Melo, when he's playing LeBron, he's laughing, he's joking around, and LeBron is averaging 45 points.
They're too friendly with each other.
Exactly. Paul George, and let me be the first person to tell you if you haven't realized, Paul George and Kevin Durant are scared of LeBron James. Scared of LeBron James. If LeBron James wasn't in the Eastern Conference, Kevin Durant
would have went to the Boston Celtics.
Would have either went to the Boston Celtics or would have went to even the Washington Wizards. He wants to see LeBron at the last possible moment he has to.
I agree with that with Durant. Yes,
Durant and Paul. Listen, trust me. Paul George has been the same almost since Danny Granger left when it came to facing LeBron. Lance Stevenson was the one when they used to play LeBron in that previous run they had with David West and Roy Hibbert. It was Lance Stevenson the one that was getting in LeBron's face. Lance Stevenson was the one guarding LeBron. Paul George, not only does LeBron drop points on him, but he stifles him. If you have the thing I respect about Isaiah Thomas, he doesn't care. He has friends in the league, obviously, but he doesn't care about LeBron James. If Isaiah Thomas was 6'8", Isaiah Thomas would be the best player in the NBA. If Isaiah Thomas, I'm not even going to give him that much. If Isaiah Thomas was 6'4", he would be the best player in the NBA because of his mentality and how he plays. And now it came out that Kobe Bryant is the one is actually, tutoring Isaiah Thomas, and it makes sense. His mentality, the way if Isaiah Thomas was 6'4", I couldn't wait to the Eastern Conference Finals because I don't know what LeBron would have done. But that's what I'm saying. Having Paul George on this Celtics team or on any star team has no effect on LeBron James. LeBron James looks at that I got that. You guys worry about Isaiah Thomas. Paul George is out of this series. He is scared of him.
So from a Knicks fan,
yeah,
who is the one player that you feel Boston needs to have then to contend with Cleveland?
Who is not scared of LeBron?
Because I have a player in my head right now, and it might surprise you.
Okay,
but I want your opinion.
Can I guess what team he's on?
Yes.
Go ahead, Mark.
Is he on Boston?
No, so who Boston should get is the question.
Sorry.
It's all right. It's all right.
It's all good.
It's all right. Go ahead. No, honestly, I'm lost. I don't know where you would probably go with this, but go ahead. Who do you think?
No, I want your opinion. Who's the one player?
Right now, are they in the West or the East?
One's in the East, one's in the West.
One's in the East right now? Honestly, you're going to have to tell me this because I can't wait to hear this. Go ahead.
Jimmy Butler.
I feel like you could take on LeBron, playing him 4 times a year.
Jimmy Butler with Isaiah Thomas?
Yes. In a way, it has to be in a way that we keep Crowder. Because them two on the wing defending is lethal.
Okay.
Because he's not scared. I'm saying he's a one guy in the East who's not scared to go toe to toe. It's just that offensively.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. But a player that I would think of in the East that's not, but he's not leaving his team. And he wouldn't guard LeBron, obviously, and they play him and Isaiah Thomas play the same position. Actually, him and Isaiah Thomas have been battling for like the last week now. It's John Wall. John Wall's also not scared of Cleveland and stuff too, but obviously
that guy that would have to guard LeBron.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? So Jimmy Butler, yes, but I don't even think. And then you guys would have to do a little bit of rebuilding because that's 2 good stars, and that would be good. But you guys would need to be able to have answers for Tristan Thompson and just the
But I'm
bench.
saying, but look, that's what makes it great because you still have money to go sign a max free agent. Because he's the perfect candidate because the way he's been playing against Boston, the way he's been complaining, he's not worth the number 1 overall pick in the draft. He's worth about Avery Bradley in a 2018 Brooklyn pick.
Okay.
So that gives you room now to make another trade and possibly pick up another free agent because he's only making $16 million next season.
Okay. So who was your guy in the West? Because if it's not Kawhi Leonard, I'm almost like
It's Gordon Hayward. Even though they only play 2 times a year, Gordon Hayward is not scared of LeBron James, and he goes at him.
That's true. That's true. But if you take Jimmy Butler, yeah, and then those players are fine, but it's also be after getting those players with those type of contracts, what else you could put around them?
That's what I'm saying. Jimmy Butler, I feel like is the best option.
Yeah, because Hayward, that contract is going to be
he's gonna want at least $30 million. He wants a max.
Exactly. Those would be hard, but that's what I'm saying. Right now, honestly, if you could put a legit star. All right, for example, if I could take Kawhi Leonard, or if I could take one more superstar and put him on any team in the East and say, all right, you guys go beat, I'm giving it to you guys to go beat. It's not the Celtics. And you're going to say it's weird because you guys are beating them right now, but I feel like the Wizards are closer to that talent. They right now show that they have a little, because Isaiah Thomas, they have a little bit matchup problem with you guys, but they're fine with the Cleveland Cavaliers. They don't have the full talent, especially with Cleveland's bench, but the Wizards are 1 star away from that could really push us Game 7 with them.
Let me take your statement, and let me flip it around.
Okay, go ahead.
I agree with the John Wall element, but not on this team. If you put John Wall on the Toronto Raptors, the Toronto Raptors would be up 2-0 right now in this series.
And take out Kyle Lowry?
Yes.
But we do have a caller. Caller, you're on Sports Talk. Hello?
Yes, hi. I don't know if I have the right number. Is this where you call for tickets?
No. Which show were you calling for?
Giada Valenti?
No. I think you got the wrong show. You might have been looking for the Sock Hop. This is Sports Talk now. That was on between 7 and 9 on Thursdays.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No problem. You have a great night.
You too. Bye-bye.
Well, I don't know if we were pranked. I don't know if somebody's lost. I don't know. But the phone number is open. Unfortunately, we don't have any tickets available.
I wish we had that soundboard that had Russell Club. Are you done?
But sorry, Mrs. Gianna Valenti, I think her name was. But no, we don't have any tickets for you tonight. Maybe soon. But phone number to call is 516-572-7440. Dave, I hope you're still not locking up parks and calling in soon, because where are you, Dave? I mean...
Oh, man. So you guys want to talk about the whole Adam Jones situation?
Regular Boston stuff.
It's regular Boston stuff, but does everything need to be overplayed? You know, it shouldn't happen. If you understand what I'm saying by...
Yeah, all right.
Because ESPN made it that it really was, because the next day they had the game.
On ESPN?
Yeah. So they're making it a big thing because, ESPN has the bad ratings things. So are they using it because they're caring about racist remarks, or are they caring because they want people to tune in? That's the problem I have.
I kind of agree. But now, the thing with Adam Jones is he was asking for all those $1,000 fine. I guess that may be a little bit too unrealistic because not everybody is being paid as much as, you MLB players are. Like my father growing up always wanted me to play baseball. He always used to tell me, that's where the real money is, not football, basketball. That's where you get your guaranteed money, which is true.
Yeah, but it might take you 5 years to get that money.
Yeah, that's exactly. That's why I wasn't really a fan of it. But that's a little bit overboard, but I see where he's coming from with the whole incident with the fan doing it. And the fans, a ban from the stadium, believe it or not, is not enough. Because a ban from this, if you ban this fan here, Who's saying that? Obviously, it would be harder, but who's saying that he can't go to Baltimore, see Adam Jones again, get the same seats, and do the same thing? That's not enough. A ban is not enough, and I agree with him that fans have to pay in some type of way, shape, or form so that they know that this is not okay. But honestly, this is how Boston is. I'm not trying to say this is how Fenway and how all the fans are, but stuff like this does happen here that a lot of stuff other places don't.
This is serious stuff.
It's serious,
and ESPN treating it like a movie.
Yeah, no, it's serious. It's serious stuff. What if it was a harder object? What if it was something that could have really hurt him? And then that's when everybody would want to take what he's saying into consideration.
It's 2017.
You know what I mean? And then it's bad. It's very bad. So it's just, and then the pitcher, and then the next game, the pitcher gets thrown out for hitting. This is how you know sometimes stuff, even though this is a horrible situation, this is how you know when people, especially referees, sometimes take things out of proportion. The pitcher throws a curveball and hits a batter and gets thrown out. How do you throw out a pitcher that hits a batter on a curveball? A curveball, which I would say about 40% of the time, curveballs misses the spots it's supposed to go to. It's not a 99 fastball that's going at somebody's head. It's not, and then you know what I'm saying. You have to know how to manage situation. What happens the day before? Yes, everybody's known as warned. Doesn't need to affect everything.
But we've seen recently in baseball last year or two that the umpires have been overstepping their boundaries. Their boundaries.
Definitely.
We saw it last year with the what was it? Was it DeGrom or Syndergaard throwing behind Chase Utley after one pitch?
Yeah.
You
know what I'm saying? And then they threw him out, and then especially after what Chase Utley did to Tejada, let them at least get theirs. You know what I'm saying? But you can't. I understand it's dangerous, and what Adam Jones said is right. No, what I forgot who was it that said it. Not proud of somebody on the Orioles said these guys are throwing 99 miles per hour at our head or whatever, and he said if you want to hit me, just get over it and hit me. But what you guys got to realize is too that we have bats. If we want to retaliate and go up to the mound, something bad is going to happen, and that's true. Baseball needs to figure out a way with these fans and all these situations how to tighten it up and get it together.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel about it. I just don't want to put the pressure on Boston, but a lot of stuff like this, it's Boston, you know what I mean? It happens.
Zero tolerance.
It's zero tolerance, and it just happens. Like, stuff like this happens. It's just like when you said the Bengals picking up Joe Mixon. With certain organizations, like I hate to say, you expect certain things. And that's an organization thing. It's just where they are. But in certain situations, you're not really surprised at stuff that goes on because of where you're at.
Agreed. So, should we get into the rest of baseball? And
yeah. Well, the Mets game, I don't know if it's rain, but it's delayed right now. But Cespedes, what do you guys want to talk about let's get into your Yankees first. My Mets.
He's a Yankee fan.
Yeah.
I'm a Met fan.
Yeah.
And Tampa fan.
So we can talk Yankees when the Celtics got the playoffs.
Oh, you're one of those kind of guys. He's one of those guys.
I'm one of those type of guys where
one sport
baseball.
at a time.
No, I'm saying baseball season doesn't start to June, baby. It'll start to June, and that's how long Boston's going to be in the playoffs.
Well, unfortunately for me, baseball started in April. Baseball started in April.
I'm saying when baseball gets hot
is when Boston gets eliminated.
I was actually trying to.
I'm saying baseball. You can't even lie. Baseball season picks up in June.
This is the question. I'm sorry, but this is the question I have him. He said, and not until June when Boston gets eliminated. How many times does Boston and the Wizards play? Like, what is it, every 2 weeks or something? Because they're going home this round. They're not going to be able to see them. See the Cavaliers. I'm telling you.
And I was taking a shot at myself, and he didn't even get it.
Yeah. Celtics fans normally don't.
Because over the last 5 years, I've been to a playoff game every year in April, whether it be basketball or hockey. This is the first year I haven't gone.
Speaking
Actually, 6 years, because the year before I went to a Devils playoff game.
Speaking of hockey, the Rangers up 3-0 right now. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah!
What's the series right now?
Right now they're down 1-2 and up 3-0 right now.
How many points left in the game? How many minutes left in the game?
It's still the second. So the second. That's a lot of time. So the second.